Yes, everybody, this is our first dungeon, the Great Deku Tree. And before we go into this dungeon, I want to give you a quick view of the dungeon map itself, and some key items you can pick up in this dungeon include the fairy slingshot as well as 4 gold scatolas. But in all, this is a pretty straightforward dungeon, and it's not too bad, so let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Okay, everybody, and welcome back to the third part of my Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough. This is part 3, and we are entering the Great Deku Tree. As I mentioned, this is our first dungeon, and it's pretty straightforward, so let's go ahead and get started on it, shall we? First, you walk in here, and you head up this ladder. And as you come around up here, you'll find a treasure chest just sitting out here, and it's probably one of the easiest to access treasure chests in the game. It holds the dungeon map right there. Yeah, I know, if you see vines growing on the wall, you can actually climb up the wall, of course. I already knew that, but... Okay, let's get the dungeon map out of here. You found the dungeon map? Yay! Okay, head over this way and into this door right here. Yeah, it's going to tell us everything. I think I know how to open a door, Davey. Will you please just let me play the game? Thank you. Okay, first thing you gotta do is you gotta defeat this guy just by holding up your shield, basically. And wait for him to come back to you. Okay. Ow, forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold joystick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and you won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really high. We'll try it if you are feeling bold. Yeah, we might just try that. We might just try that. Okay, head in this door now. And jump on that thing and jump on over. And in this treasure chest, you will get one of the key items in this dungeon in the first part of the game, the fairy slingshot. A quite useful item in defeating the first boss here, as we'll get to in a little bit. And a quite useful item in this early part of the game. Go ahead and equip the fairy slingshot. Okay. Oh, man. And those right there are Deku seeds, which are actually, that's basically just ammunition for your fairy slingshot, is what that is. Let's head back up here. And up here, I don't remember if there's anything up here or not. Oh, just a treasure chest holding a recovery heart, I believe. Yeah. That wasn't really important to us. Okay. Let's just hop back down here, and now what we need to do is, see that ladder? We have to shoot that ladder with the slingshot. And I missed the first shot. There we go. And that ladder will fall down, and now you can exit back out of the room. Simple enough, right? Yeah, I do think so. Okay, now that we head out of this room, head back over here from where we came from, and we'll want to head up these vines now. But before you do, be sure to take out these spiders first, or scatolas, or whatever it's called, because if you don't and you try to climb up the vines, they'll attack you and knock you right back down. And there's another one up here that you have to manually shoot because he's too far away to target. If I can get him there. There we go. Okay, now let's just go ahead and head up these vines. Heading up the vines. Okay. Okay, now that we are almost up the vines here, now what we're gonna do is go ahead and kill this guy just for the heck of it. Okay, now head around this way. There's actually a door you can go up in here. Let's go in this door. Of course, hit this switch here. It'll bring the platform. It'll raise the platforms up, but only for a set period of time. So let's just go over this way first and grab this treasure chest, holding a compass, which is actually quite useful, might I add. Okay, now that we have the compass, that's basically the last item we can get in this dungeon, other than the golden scatolas, which I mentioned there are, I think, 3 or 4 in this dungeon. I may not get all of them. I'm not going to go for a perfect golden scatola run, but if I miss like 1 or 2, it'll be all right, because I'm not really going to go for all of them. Okay, now let's jump over this way, since we went the other way last time. And that regular scatola will start having a seizure, but there's a golden scatola behind him, so let's go ahead and grab that. Dun da 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 da! Here's a token proving you destroyed it. Okay. Grab that treasure chest, I think, for a recovery heart. And now, let's go ahead and head back out into the main room after we kill this guy. And as you'll notice, the door is locked. So what you have to do is you have to grab one of your Deku sticks, catch it on fire, and light that torch right there to open that door back up. Alright, now let's head back out to the main room. Now what we're going to do, first kill this guy. And now we're going to want to jump off this cliff, and there's a web at the bottom we're going to want to break through. And yeah, I totally missed, and yeah, I didn't show that magical video editing. I'm going to try it again, second time. And that time I did get it. Okay, now we're down to a whole new area here. Kill that guy. And here another scatola. Let's go ahead and grab that one for our second, I think. Yeah, second scatola. That's 2. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Here's a token proving you destroyed it. Now, head back over here. And there's another scatola for scatola number 3. And I'm running a little bit low on time, so I'm going to have to go ahead and cut this video here. If you like my video, subscribe and comment. This is Stanley CTO8, aka Caleb, and I'll see you in the next